Hi guys, hope you enjoyed that previous lesson. Now we're going to be going over making adjustments to our happy birthday Oliver text. So this heading text up here. Okay, so firstly we will be changing the text here, so happy. So this one here. First of all, you left click the text and then we can make adjustments to it. So it can be a bit tricky. So basically you just left click that and there we go. It is selected. Right, we're going to adjust some options here for formatting. So what we're going to do is, with the mouse, we just go up here to WordArt Tools. Then we go to Format, we just left click that. Now we're going to adjust the shape fill. So basically the color that the happy or whatever text we have is in. So we go to here, shape fill. So we left click that, and then we get presented with a whole bunch of options here. As you can see, the happy text just change as we hover over each option. So just choose a color that you do like. So I'm just going to choose an off shade of blue, so this one here. So just left click that, and then we have it. We've changed our color to a different shade of blue. Now there are other options as well for changing our design style for happy. One of them is choosing a different WordArt style. So that's basically here. So if you hover over each option, you can see basically a difference in the text and the style. There's other options here as well. We click more and then we have a lot more options. So basically just click and hover and you can see the different changes. So I'll just pick something really interesting here. Again, you're free to change again if you do not like it. So say, I'll just pick this one, happy. Say something like that. And then we've changed the WordArt style. So again, you can just go back to it if you do change your mind about it. For example, if I click that one, and then if you would still like to move the text around, you can still do that. So with the mouse, as you can see, these four arrows here, basically we just left click and drag and then we can still move our text. Let's zoom into this slightly. So to zoom in, I simply held Control on the keyboard and I scrolled forward, or you can use this option here. You can use this zoom tool and you can zoom in and out. Alright, so with that happy there, you can still go here and change it to something else if you like as well. Again, left click and drag, you can still move the text. So yeah, I'm just gonna change some more options for our other text here. So happy, and let's just change another color here. Maybe blue again. So left click again. So again, say with birthday there, just left click that. So in this area, and then again the text is selected. So again, we'll go here, WordArt styles. Let's have a look at there of our various options. So I'm just going to make this really different in terms of the text, so that basically you can see the differences. It's quite funky there. I'll just left click that. Say this one, this blue. Happy birthday. So again, if you want to move it, you just go like that, left click and drag, you can still move it around. If you do make any errors like this, you just hit Ctrl Z on the keyboard. So let's just move birthday around again. There we go. And you can still resize it as well. Just left click it. And then once you left click, basically you can still resize and move it. Just like that. And let's just change the text here. Our birthday boy's name is Jack. So up here, let's just left click Oliver. So to change the text, we just simply double click it, or we do right click and you just go edit text, and then we just left click here and drag, type Jack. Okay, then we hit OK. There we go. Let's change to Jack. It's a bit skewed, the text, so we just left click and drag this, and then we reshape it. kind of like that. So I like it, so I just leave it. Just left click in a different area. And there we have it. We've changed our text in the top section. Alright, so we've adjusted our options here for our text. Happy birthday, Jack. Let's just make some more design adjustments here. Just take a look at our document overall. It's just that we can make it neater. Alright, so what we can do is just zoom out slightly. So just hit the minus here. We can take our look at our document overall. Now you can see the candle here. It is slightly covered by our text box on the right. We can have a play with some options. So let's just first left click it, and then we can resize. So we can make it a bit smaller. Just left click, hold this, and then we can resize. So make it a bit smaller and just make it, bringing the layout lower. There we go. And there you go, our candle is more easily seen. So again, you're free to just move it around like that, and you can still move it around. And we seem to have a cake in the background. So what we can do is just left click that and just hit delete. There we go. And we have a nice cake there. Alright, we can also adjust the options for this box. So I'm just going to left click that and drag it slightly. And happy. Maybe we can left click that and just make it bigger. So just fill up more of the space there. So I'm just gonna basically every time I move something I just left click, shown, and just drag it. And then left click and drag. So you can basically adjust our layout. So here we have our happy. So what I'm going to do is on here just move it around as well. Maybe move this so it is behind everything, just that it does fill that space behind happy. So all I did there was I left click the box here. We have this little box here, so this is for resizing. So I just left click that and just drag it so that it does fill the space behind happy, and just resize it again. So again, I just left click the text or whatever I'm wanting to resize, and I just click and hold, so we do see this little arrow here. Then we can resize it. Just move it up a bit, just resize it so it does fit more neatly in that little area there. So there we go, it fits a bit neatly there. So again, resizing is completely up to you, and I've just done that so I can fit this candle a bit better in our image here. So you're free to do whatever adjustments you want to do. I'm just gonna make a couple more adjustments here. This is just a good way for presentation and our layout here. So you can zoom in and zoom out into the document, depending on you, on how you do want to lay out your document better. So maybe I'll adjust this, left click, and maybe I'll just make it smaller so we can maybe put it in the corner there. There we go, fits a bit more neatly. Again, if I do want to deselect, you just left click in the blank area and then it's not selected anymore. See, when I move over items with the mouse, I get presented with these 4 arrows. That does tell me I can move that object. I simply left click it, say Jack. There you go. So when I'm selecting text, make sure you do directly click on the actual text itself, not the blank area. So if I click this, it will select this purple section behind. So what I'm wanting to do is left click that area. Otherwise the other bit will be selected instead. There we go, you're free to play around with your layout. You can just make some adjustments there. Just basically make these little adjustments, and again with a keyboard, just left click it and you just simply drag it. Drag, drop, and then there we have it, our birthday flyer for Jack.